major development, President Donald Trump has said that United States and Iran may be moving closer to a deal, with both sides showing signs of convergence on key issues. This comes after he ordered a 5-day pause in planned U.S. military strikes on Iranian power and energy infrastructure, creating space for diplomacy. In his first statement following the truce announcement, Donald Trump described the talks as productive and said that the objective is a complete resolution of hostilities in the West Asia. Speaking to reporters in Florida, he indicated that Iran appears willing to reach an agreement, adding that U.S. envoys have been engaging with a senior Iranian figure, though not the Supreme Leader. In a separate interaction, Donald Trump said that the United States is now assessing the possibility of a broader agreement with Iran. He expressed confidence that Tehran may be willing to step back from pursuing nuclear weapons. He added that Iran has been given what he described as a final opportunity to move towards peace, though he did not clarify who exactly the United States is currently in talks with. Donald Trump said that he hopes that Iran accepts the offer, adding that regardless of the outcome, he believes that the situation will ultimately lead to greater safety for both the United States and the world.
The attack comes as U.S.-Israel military...
They want to make a deal, and we are very willing to make a deal. It's got to be a good deal, and it's got to be no more wars, no more nuclear weapons. They're not going to have nuclear weapons anymore. They're agreeing to that. Any of that stuff, there's no deal. I just want to have as much oil in the system as possible. And we don't even know if Iran gets that money. Frankly, I think it's very hard for them to get it. But you have ships that are out there that are loaded up with oil. Rather than keep it there, I would rather see it go to the system. Any small amount of money that Iran gets is not going to have any difference in this war. But I want to have the system be lubricated. I think that Iran, if we didn't bomb them with the B-2 bombers, now that set them back, but if we didn't hit them with the B-2 bombers, they would have had a nuclear weapon within 2 weeks to a month. And if they had a nuclear weapon, they would have used it as soon as they got it. Oh, we hit them so hard, we obliterated them. But that doesn't mean with the right equipment, you can't dig down and go get it. We don't want that, and we won't have that. But we obliterated that site. They still haven't been able to get it. That was a complete success. But if it wasn't, they would have had, if we didn't hit them, if we didn't use the B-2 bombers, which are unbelievable. We just ordered 22 more of them. Modern version, by the way, super modern version. If we didn't hit them with the B-2 bombers, they would have had, within 2 weeks of that attack, that's why we hit them, because we knew they would have had a nuclear weapon. They would have used it on Israel and the entire Middle East.
The president also said that the Strait of Hormuz could reopen quickly if an agreement is reached, calling a potential deal a positive step for both Iran and the wider region, while cautioning that a final outcome is not guaranteed. Meanwhile, Iran has denied any direct or indirect contact with the United States, claiming that Trump's decision to step back was driven by concerns over possible retaliation. Tehran has rejected the idea of ongoing negotiations, adding to the uncertainty surrounding the situation and raising questions about the claims being made.
We are now having really good discussions. They started last night, a little bit, the night before that. And I think they're very good. They want peace. They've agreed they will not have a nuclear weapon, et cetera, et cetera. But we'll see. You have to get it done. But I would say there's a very good chance. And it began when I said that I won't be. We were planning tomorrow on shooting down some of their power plants, and we're going to hold that up. Hopefully, we won't have to do it. And hopefully we can make a deal that's good for all of us, including the Middle Eastern allies that have been very good to us, including Israel, that's been a great partner in this fight. They've really been a good partner in the fight. They fought hard. But we'll see what happens. I think there's a very good chance we're going to end up in a deal. And so we're giving it 5 days, and then we're Going to see where that takes us. And I would say at the end of this period, I think it could very well end up being a very good deal for everybody. As good as if we went all the way and just literally annihilated the place, which if we don't have to do that, that would be a good thing, not a bad thing. In addition, after the appalling lines and massive disruptions at major airports nationwide last weekend, I am again demanding that Democrats in Congress immediately end their disgraceful shutdown